Thank you very much for inviting me over to speak with you. Today was the day when, in 1990, the Kashmiri Pandits were subject to the worst kind of genocide, and a lot of water has passed under the bridge. काफी time हो गया है, 30 साल हो गए हैं, और अभी तक कोई road map नहीं. There is no road map to get the Kashmiri Pandits back to Kashmir. But I will tell you, I just want to discuss some ideas for the future, rather than dwelling in the past, because all of you have lived through that past. So there is nothing new that I can tell you. In fact, you can tell me much more, but I will tell you what is happening there in Kashmir, because I go there almost every month and every second month. What is happening in Kashmir today is a very severe form of Islamic radicalization. Earlier, all the khutbahs that were read in the mosque, all the things that happened from the mosque, all the directions were given from the mosque. After the prayers were given in Kashmiri, today they are being given in Urdu. You have these Maulvis from Deoband who are coming into Kashmir in very wide numbers, very big numbers, huge numbers. In Anantnag district alone, only in Anantnag district I'm talking about, one district, there are more than 500 madrasas, and out of these, more than 136 are run by the Jamaat-e-Islami. Some of them have been closed down, and but some of them are still functional. Last year when I went, this is before abrogation of Article 370 and 35A, when I went to South Kashmir, I saw ahead of Anantnag, 13-14 kilometers ahead of Anantnag, there was a madrasa, and we had stopped there. And there was a small girl, and I was talking to her. I gave her a chocolate. She accepted. She was wearing a hijab. And when I asked her that, what do you want to do with your life? This small Kashmiri Muslim girl told me that when I grow up, I want to have sons, and to those sons I will teach the meaning of jihad. Wow. This is what they have told their children, and which is why they are not accepting of, they were never accepting of Kashmiri Pandits earlier, but today the problem is worse simply because, an entire generation has grown up and they have had children, and neither, just imagine a Kashmiri Muslim born in 1991 or 1990, now he has had kids now. And those kids, and that Kashmiri Muslim has probably never seen a Kashmiri Hindu in his life. आपने सबको मार दिया ना, आपने सबको भगा दिया तो कहाँ से देखेंगे, वो है नहीं वहाँ पे. You've killed everybody. So now the problem is that this entire generation has only one view, that Kashmir belongs to us and there is nobody else there. The other Kashmiri Pandits who live there, try to, there are very, very few who actually live there very scared because you don't know who will knock at night at your door. This entire thing of the government saying, I think the government needs to be more and more active when they speak about Kashmiri Pandits, because earlier it was a Pandit issue. Today it's not a Pandit issue. It has become a national issue in India. Everybody is talking about it. Everybody is talking about it. And yes, the current government is taking some steps, but I think more steps need to be taken so that the Pandits who want to go back, first of all, many people come on television and they say that, Pandit bhag gaye the. Pandit bhagode. This is the terms that they use on national television. I want to tell them, if I place a AK-47 on your head, what will you do? You tell me. It is, when you are 99% of the same community, it is very easy being brave. It is very easy being brave. Masjid aapke, loudspeaker aapke, Maulvi aapke, terrorist aapke, sab log aapke. Then it's very easy to be brave. Even I can be brave then. I'm sorry to tell you this, and it gives me great pain, but there is no peaceful way to do it. There is no peaceful way by which the community there will welcome you with open arms and say कि हमारे पंडित भाई हैं, ये वापस आ रहे हैं. कुछ टीवी के लिए ऐसी बातें करते हैं क्योंकि अच्छा लगता है. It gives you secular credentials. तो टीवी के लिए ये बातें करनी अच्छी लगती हैं. आपने टीवी के लिए, but largely people don't want, and they also, and some people who want, or at least they say they want, they say it with the intent that Kashmiri Pandits and us are together when we demand Azadi from India. Now what they want, I just want to give you a brief background. You're all aware of the JKLF, and many of you have suffered at the hands of the JKLF. I have mentioned in my past speeches also that JKLF was the last organization in Kashmir that had the name Kashmir in it, the last terror organization. Jaish-e-Mohammed, Lashkar-e-Taiba, Hizbul Mujahideen, Allah's Tigers, all these current organizations, terrorist organizations that are active in Jammu and Kashmir, all have pan-Islamic names. You see, even when they protest, when they do stone throwing, stone pelting in Kashmir, they don't have Kashmir. You know, Kashmir used to have a flag of its own before 5th of August. But they never raised the Kashmir flag. They were always raising Pakistan flags or ISIS flags. That is what I'm saying, that it's like the IPL cricket matches, where cricketers wear the logo of the team that sponsors them. You know, somebody wearing Pepsi, somebody wearing Coke. So these stone pelters are only showing the logo of their sponsors. They're showing Pakistani flags because they receive money from Pakistan. That is the truth about these stone pelters. It is a paid business. So today, many people are not comfortable with Pandits coming back. Why? A, they do not want people from any other religion coming into Kashmir. B, आप सब लोगों के घर, आपकी दुकानें, आपके सारे establishments उन लोगों ने घेर रखे हैं. Tomorrow when you go, you will ask for it back. You will say कि यार ये तो मेरा घर था, मेरे बाप दादा इस घर में थे, ये मेरा घर है, ये इसके दस्तावेज हैं, आप मेरा घर मुझे दो. Now they are living comfortably in your large bungalows. Who will want to give it back? It is also a question of land grab. This Kashmiriyat is a fraud because अगर ये कश्मीरियत सच होती तो आप वहां से पंडितों को नहीं निकालते. आपने पंडितों को इसलिए निकाला क्योंकि वो हिंदू हैं. फिर आप कश्मीरियत की बात करते हैं. आप कहते हैं इंसानियत, जमहूरियत, या अटल जी ने भी पता नहीं किस मूड में आके बोल दिया. ऐसा कुछ है ही नहीं. ये फ्रॉड है. और आपको एक और बात समझनी पड़ेगी, ये कभी खुश नहीं होंगे कि पंडित वहां पे वापस आए. दिस कैनॉट बी डन. कल एक पंडित फैमिली को आपने वहां पे लगा दिया. ये सब घूर के उसको ऐसे देखेंगे. When he goes to the market to buy some vegetables or buy something, they will stare at it. They will make his child uncomfortable in college, in school. यही उन्होंने करा था 1990 के पहले. अगर ये पूछता हूं, जब ये कहते हैं कि we are very peaceful people, हमें अमन चाहिए और हमें इंसानियत चाहिए, अच्छा झूठ मत बोलो. एक बात बताओ, 1990 में इंडिया का होम मिनिस्टर कौन था? ये महबूबा मुफ्ती का बाप था. का बाप 1990 में होम मिनिस्टर था इंडिया का. और उसके लिए बड़े दुर्भाग्य की बात है महबूबा मुफ्ती के लिए कि आज की तारीख में भी होम मिनिस्टर इंडिया का उसी का बाप है. Sorting them out nice and proper because they have to understand. I'm not blaming every Muslim in Kashmir, but I'm saying that because I go there, I'm saying largely the perception is that Pandits are not welcome into the valley. Isme forward-looking way is simple, that it cannot be done with peace. You have to provide Pandit security. You have to provide them economic opportunity. Yeah. I will request Home Minister, Honorable Home Minister, that अगर 70 साल से अगर आप हज की सब्सिडी दे सकते हैं, आप हर एक हिंदुस्तान के एयरपोर्ट पे, मेन एयरपोर्ट पे आप हज का टर्मिनल बना सकते हैं, तो आप कश्मीरी पंडितों को भी पैसा खर्च करके वापस ला सकते हैं कश्मीर में. आपके पास पैसा है. 1990 में तो गरीब मुल्क था इंडिया. अब हिंदुस्तान के पास पैसा है. इट्स अ $3 ट्रिलियन इकोनॉमी. इंडिया के पास पैसा है. इंडिया के पास फोर्सेस हैं. मैं क्यों कह रहा हूं कि इसमें पीसफुली नहीं जा सकते वापस? क्योंकि आप लोगों को पीसफुली निकाला भी नहीं था वहां से. इफ यू आर थ्रोन आउट पीसफुली, then only you can come back peacefully. You were not asked to leave, you were forced to leave. So आज जो भी वहां पे टीवी स्टूडियोज में बैठ के कहते हैं ना कि ये सब भगोड़े हो गए, they have this thing. I often tell them one thing. You imagine the pain that you have to go through tomorrow. You say that pellet gunfire हो रही है. People are doing wrong. यहाँ पे encounters हो रहे हैं. इतना कश्मीर में आग लग गई, अजाब बन गया है कश्मीर. मौलाना साहब थे, जहर उगल रहे थे. श्रीनगर की बात है. वी वर नियर हवा गदर एंड मैंने मौलाना साहब से बोला, मैं वहां पे था. ही सेड कि साहब आप लोगों ने, हिंदुस्तानियों ने तो कश्मीर का अजाब बना दिया है. तो मैंने बोला हमने कोई अजाब नहीं बनाया, पंडितों की बद्दुआ है. तुमने निकाला था ना घरों से. You reap what you sow. अगर तुम बबूल का बीज बोगे तो उसमें बबूल ही निकलेगा, उसमें आम या कोई फल नहीं निकलेगा. So you have to be prepared because today there is radicalization in Kashmir to such a large extent that I don't know how many of you have been there, or even if you go beyond Srinagar, आप लोग श्रीनगर के कितना आगे गए हैं, you will be shocked at the level of radicalization that's there. पाकिस्तान से नाता क्या, ला इलाहा इल्लल्लाह. This is written everywhere. And this can only happen. Abhi General Bipin Rawat gave a statement that, about de-radicalization. You must have all heard about it. So many people from Congress and that clown from Hyderabad, Owaisi, he started saying you cannot have de-radicalization. There are de-radicalization camps because there is radicalization in the first place. Yeah. Today, any guy who comes from outside, a truck driver who comes from outside, they ask his name. What is your name? Sir, I am Ram Singh from Jammu. Shoot him. You're trying to spread terror in the minds of the people. And the biggest problem is the internet in Kashmir. Now, the Supreme Court has said that internet is a fundamental right and people must have fundamental rights. I agree. But you must also see that since 5th August, the levels of violence in Kashmir have been the lowest in 30 years. Yes. Because you have denied these people, the terrorists, the opportunity to plan, to gather, to raise funds. You have cut off their supply line, you have cut off this oxygen, and I can tell you, from end of February and March, if this internet is reinstated, as the Supreme Court has already directed, there is again going to be violence in the valley. In 1990, if the Prime Minister of the country had picked up the telephone and told the Chief of the Army Staff then, because the Army does not work without instructions, had he told the Chief of the Army Staff, General Sir, यहाँ से एक पंडित नहीं जाना चाहिए, make sure that they are safe and secure, एक पंडित नहीं जाता कश्मीर से. It was simple function, and I'm not trying to oversimplify it. I'm not, my friends, I'm not trying to oversimplify it. फौज में राय नहीं चलती, फौज में हुक्म चलता है. You give the orders, it is done. Unfortunately, in Kashmir, there was no army. There was only army in line of control, and there was some elements in Badami Bagh in Srinagar and outskirts. That kind of army that we have today in Kashmir or security forces, that was not there. It was a simple function. आपने जब पाकिस्तान ने 1947-48 में कश्मीर को अटैक करा था, आपने एयरलिफ्ट करा था ना जवानों को 47-48 में, तो आपने 1990 में क्यों नहीं एयरलिफ्ट करा? आपने सीआरपीएफ की कंपनी, बीएसएफ की कंपनी, आर्मी की कंपनी क्यों नहीं एयरलिफ्ट करी वहां पे? 4 घंटे के अंदर सब वहां पे फैल जाते, मस्जिद की लाइटें कट जाती, कुछ नहीं होता वहां पे. But people did not do it because the Home Minister was Mehbooba Mufti's father. He did not allow. When the Kashmir terrorism started, the Home Minister was Mehbooba Mufti's father. That man got his own daughter kidnapped to free terrorists. This is the level of commitment. This is the level of commitment. And this Ghulam Nabi Azad's brother-in-law was also kidnapped. You must be knowing about that case. His brother-in-law was kidnapped. And then also around more than 12 to 15 terrorists were freed to free his brother-in-law. Because these people said, let us play victim, because they are experts in playing victim. So they said, we will play victim, and more terrorists we should free. But today I can tell you, the mood in Kashmir, as far as the Muftis and the Abdullahs are there, it is changing now. Today, Mehbooba Mufti and Abdullah cannot go without security. If they are freed from their guest houses, they cannot go on the streets of Kashmir without a very strong security escort. The people of Kashmir will lynch them because somewhere there is a realization that they have been taken for a ride. Which does not mean that they are more accepting of Kashmiri Pandits. No, I'm just talking about the political angle of it. So this is how it can be done. It has to be done with a lot of money. They should shut down those camps in Jammu. They should get everybody in Kashmir, give them their original houses. So अगर आप ये नहीं चाहते कि आप वहां पे जो मुस्लिम ने घर का कब्जा कर लिया है, आप उसको करें. लेकिन देखिए, देखिए उसके अगर आपको 3 bedroom का फ्लैट देने का, तो you want what to do? All of you are well off. You don't want a 3 bedroom flat in Kashmir. You want your house. You should get your house. आपका खानदान पला पड़ा है, आपको वो घर चाहिए. और अगर किसी को थोड़े बहुत पैसे भी देने पड़े, right? Give them money, and the local army battalion, they should be told that these 10 Kashmiri Pandit households are your responsibility. They are your responsibility. अगर इन्होंने हुक्म दे दिया सीआरपीएफ को, बीएसएफ को, आईटीबीपी को या इंडियन आर्मी को, तो कुछ नहीं होगा. एक कहावत है, और ये कश्मीर पे भी लागू है. एक कहावत है जो पुलिस वाले अक्सर बोलते हैं कि अगर पुलिस चाहे तो मंदिर के आगे से चप्पल चोरी नहीं हो सकती. That is the truth. अगर स्टेट चाहे, पंडित के सर का बाल बांका नहीं कर सकते. All you have to do is give the orders. Make sure of their safety, make sure of their economic well-being, and make sure they are protected. कुछ नहीं होने वाला वहां पे. But you have to take a strong decision. और जिसने घर लूटा, अगर वो कहेगा साहब, because he will obviously play victim. वो चोर है, वो डकैत है, but he will play victim कि उसके साथ हो रहा है. ठीक है, अगर आपको इतना बुरा किसी के साथ नहीं करना, किसी को घर से नहीं निकालना, तो आप उसको बोलिए ठीक है तुम्हारा 50 लाख है, ये लो 50 लाख रुपए जाओ यार, ये पंडित का घर है, वो रहेगा जिसका घर है वहां पे, ही लेट हिम स्टे देयर. So that is something that we have to do.